regarding his 1 acre property at 6533 Lake Alapaha Boulevard. You'll notice it's currently zoned CC, as it has been for almost 40 years now. The Lake Alapaha development was originally founded. The request is for R-21. You'll notice the R-21 pattern, again, to the south and immediately across the street. As a recent case a couple months ago from Mr. Larry Sanders' property, again, the R-21, changing from commercial. The future land use map, again, supports it as a suburban area, which does recommend the R-21, and there are no wetlands or floodplain issues on this particular piece of property to give staff any concern for other conditions regarding the use or viability of a septic system, as this would be served by county water. Again, this is the property. It previously held a pole barn type structure for the use of dog kennels. And again, this is looking back towards the entrance toward Highway 84 across the railroad tracks there of the property. With that being said, the TRC analyzed all the factors for this, including the viability of county water and the septic system, and therefore recommend R-21 as an appropriate use.
Thank you, JD. And the water and sewer that we discussed last time, that is all in process.
The additional, yes, 2 county wells have been dug a little bit further west of this to help with the water issues that were out of Lake Alapaha. I don't have the exact timeline, but they have begun the process. Shouldn't be an issue for one additional lot if approved, but it would be a septic system. So thus the R-21 minimum.
JD, can you put any kind of parameters on when those wells will be operable or serviceable to the community? I mean, just a broad brush, I mean, right?
I would guesstimate it certainly within a year at this time frame. We've gone through the process to dig them, so hopefully be operable within a year.
Further questions for staff? All right. At this time, we will open up the public hearing portion of this case. Is there anyone that would like to speak in support of this case?
Thank you. Just want to make myself available if y'all have any questions for me.
Please state your name and
I'm
address.
Tommy Dinkins, 6015 Red Oak Point, Mayor. And we just agree with him. I think that everything lines up to be a nice place for a house. I think my question, there's a well on the property. Would I be able to utilize that possibly until they haven't run water lines down to that yet, you think?
I believe you're within the requirements for the 1,000-foot for the county water, so you'd be required to connect. The only alternative would be to seek a variance through a separate board.
Do you think it could be up to a year possibly before they get that line in?
I believe we're talking about the additional 2 wells dug farther off-site to supply the whole of the neighborhood, but the county water lines have been extended, I believe, all the way across the street from Mr. Sanders' property, so it brings its proximity much closer to your property.
Okay, sounds good.
Questions for applicant? All right. Thanks, sir.
God bless you.
All right, is there anyone here that would like to speak against this case? There being none, we will close the public hearing portion of this case. Any further questions for staff or further discussion? There being none, we will entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, so move that we, the case, a rezoning case, REZ-2025-14, change in zoning of the subject property from CC Crossroads commercial zoning to R-21 million district residential zoning.
All right, we have a motion, Mr. Blythwood. Second from Mr. Foreman. All in favor? It's unanimous.